At school, work, and every other place I go, people look at me and ask, "What's your ethnicity?" The reason being for this is because I'm half Norwegian, a quarter Mexican, and a quarter Japanese. My name is Nicole Dillard, and I was born to my parents Linda and Gary Dillard at the North Herman Memorial Hospital in Houston, Texas. My mother is the main cause for my unique ethnicity. She was born to her Japanese mother, Mitsuta Bay, and her Mexican father, Tomas Rodriguez, in Lafayette, North Carolina. They lived there for the first 3 years of her life and then moved to Phoenix, Arizona. After that, they lived between Phoenix, Arizona, and various parts of Texas throughout her life, including Houston, Texas. My father was born to his Norwegian parents, Barbara and Gary Dillard I, in Virginia Beach, Virginia. He lived the surfer life, and his main hobbies included partying with his friends. After he graduated high school, he attended a 2-year tech school for aircraft mechanics. At the age of 20, he got a job at the International Houston Airport as an aircraft mechanic. Living in the Houston area, he met my mother. They then fell in love, got married, and had my older brother and I. My older brother's name is Gary Dillard III, and he is 22 years old and has one child. He has chosen to follow my dad's footsteps and works at the airport also. I have an older sister named Lisa Aguilar from one of my parents' previous marriages. She is 33 years old, married, and has 3 beautiful children. She has chosen the life of a Marine. She has been in the Marines since she was 18 years old, but is no longer in the Marines. She has served in the Persian Gulf War and has been sent to Iraq twice. I'm very proud of my sister and that she's willing to risk her life for our country. I grew up in a small town named Humble, Texas, in a neighborhood called Foxwood. Me and my brother loved it there very much. It was very beautiful. When I was in 3rd grade and my brother was in 7th grade, my parents decided that the quality of living there had changed and that we needed to move. So we looked at various suburbs and neighborhoods and found one in Porter, Texas. The neighborhood we moved to was in the process of developing, constructing, and paving new roads, and our house was unfortunately on one of the unpaved roads, so the school bus never came down to my house for about a year. Also, our house was the only house on the entire street, which was about a half a mile long, and I thought the woods around our house was very scary. We moved 2 days before I started school at Crippen Elementary, and I came to like it there very much. I made friends very quickly. After that, I attended White Oak Middle School and then New Caney High School. I graduated just this past May, 55th in my class, and now I'm pursuing a major in nursing. I'm taking my prerequisites right now for the 2-year registered nursing program they have at Lone Star College, Kingwood. Lone Star is the only college I plan on attending, but if I do want to pursue my bachelor's, I will go to the University of Houston. I've been a part of various organizations and activities throughout my life growing up. When I was living in Foxwood, we lived across from the neighborhood swim pool. When my family and I would go swimming, I would see the swim team racing down those lanes very fast. It looked like a lot of fun. And I asked my dad if I could be on the swim team, and he said yes, and I excelled greatly on that swim team. Other activities I've been a part of include dance, gymnastics, karate, cheerleading, track, choir, and band. Music has always been a great love of mine. I've been singing and playing music since I was about 5 years old, and I learned to read music when I was 9 years old. I originally wanted to become a music major, but I found out on cbslocal.com that the job outlook for choir teachers was not that great, resulting from the $10 billion budget cut on education. So I decided to choose a career in helping others, which I love doing. And other hobbies that I have include sewing, running, painting, drawing, writing, and that's about it. I'm a very fun-loving person born to 2 very unlikely parents who just happened to fall in love. And I've lived in 2 neighborhoods my whole life, and I plan on traveling the world someday and being married and having kids.